listen up, because I'm not going to keep saying this, okay? Everybody on Section 8 does not pay $0 rent.
Our food stamps for myself and 6 kids just went from $4,300 a month to $38.
So you mean to tell me going to the grocery store to buy my kids chips and drinks that you don't approve of, that aren't fully organic, with my EBT card ruins your entire day? You need a hobby.
The more I read that EBT ban, the more pissed off I get for people.
I'm irritated. I woke up and now my EBT cannot purchase me no soda, no candy, no chip, no ice cream, no dessert, no nothing.
Trump's new EBT food stamp laws makes a turning point in America's welfare system. Instead of fueling long-term dependency, these changes tighten eligibility and phase out benefits for those who have relied on them for far too long. Supporters call this a fair decision. Why should hardworking taxpayers struggling to pay ever-rising rent be forced to fund their lifestyle for people who make no effort to move forward? Trump's message is clear. It's time for everyone to live on the same playing field. No more endless freebies. Starting this October, those receiving assistance will be expected to work. No more having child after child just to collect more benefits. No more treating Section 8 housing, and food stamps as permanent lifestyle. This policy isn't about punishment. It's about empowerment. It forces families out of dependency and gives them a real chance to stand on their own, contribute, and thrive in the economy.
I just had to walk away from $800 worth of groceries. I had freaking 3 carts. I have been shopping for over an hour here at Walmart. Got my food stamps back, right? I have been without my food stamps for like 3 months now, okay? And I have been fighting with my caseworker to get them back. Finally get them back, and I also get back pay from the last 3 months that I went without. So I had over $12,000 on my EBT card. Go up to the register, swipe my card. Oh, I'm sorry, ma'am, it didn't go through. No, swipe it again. I know I've got money on there. Declined. 4 times she tried swiping it. Declined. Call my caseworker. Of course she's not available. Of course she's not available. I have no food in my freaking house for 3 months now. I have 6 kids at home that are expecting a... Why does this happen to me?
Okay, so I'm seeing videos of people like saying, how am I supposed to buy my child a birthday cake if we can't buy sugar with the EBT? First of all, you can bake the cake. You have all year to get the ingredients. Second, a $30 cake from Let It Be Anywhere, Walmart, Stater Brothers, Target, Costco. Well, Costco has them bigger and cheaper, mind you. Any of those places, and let's just say $30, because you can, like, again, you can go to Costco and buy a big cake for like 17, 18 bucks. That's like $2.50 a month. So you just have to save $2 to $3 a month leading up to your child's birthday. You will still be able to buy them a birthday cake. You can still buy them a birthday cake, or you can make a birthday cake. No? Is it just me? $2? You can't save $2, $3?
Hey, can I ask you something? Why do people care so much about what folks on food stamps buy? The entire purpose of the SNAP program was to make sure that everybody has access to food. So who cares if they're using a portion of those dollars to buy snacks or juices? Kids love snack and juices. Adults love snack and juices. So why should they not have access to those things too? And let's be real, a lot of people live in food deserts. They may not have access to those grocery stores that have affordable and nutritious food sources. And there may not be a reliable transportation source to get them from their neighborhood to the grocery stores and then back to their neighborhoods. So what they may have access to quickly get food is those corner stores and gas stations. And what do corner stores and gas stations usually have? A lot of junk foods. Let's be real, not everybody knows how to prepare like a scratch meal with fresh ingredients. Some people never learn, and it could just be that they're living in a cycle of being in food deserts and all they've ever had access to was junk food. So if we want to have a conversation about addressing food deserts and social inequalities and making sure everybody has access to nutritious food, that's a different conversation. And even if they do know how to make scratch meals, like they may not have the time. Like there are people working multiple jobs to make ends meet, so who cares if they get a microwavable meal or some snacks or junk foods to just get them through the day? Like, why do people care so much about what they're spending their benefits on? I personally don't care. If people are using their benefits to feed themselves and their families, I feel like the program is working. But I've seen a lot of conversations lately about people like demonizing recipients of SNAP benefits for buying like junk foods in addition to whatever else they're buying. And I'm just like, they're buying food. What is the issue? What do you think?
I regret ever voting for that man. Our food stamps for myself and 6 kids just went from $4,300 a month to $38. No, not $380. No, there's no zero at the end. $38. That doesn't even cover one day. One day. I have 6 kids, ranging from 16 to 2. $38 a month, on top of my cash assistance has now been cut off. So the $2,100 that I've been receiving now every single month for 13 years, zero. Section 8, I don't have Section 8 no more. So I have to come up with $1,100 now for rent every single month. 12 months out of the year, I have to pay $1,100. The only thing we get now is Medicaid and a whopping $38 a month in food stamps. Me and my kids are going to be on the street. How the hell am I supposed to feed them? I'm not going to be able to pay. What are taxes for if it's not for this?
One thing for people to be upset that people on food stamps are buying soda and candy. It's another for people to be upset that they are using their dollars on luxury meats and name brand foods. It starts to get a little dark when you are comparing what's in your grocery cart to somebody else's who's in need. It comes off as jealousy. But how could you be jealous of what they have in their grocery cart and not jealous of their living conditions? So it's one thing to have a conversation about soda and candy. It's another then to start talking about the scraps that you feel that EBT recipients deserve. That's just weird. Something's not right for you there.
I sell my $3,000 food stamps for $2,500 a month. I rent out my Section 8 mobile home to my sister for $500, and I pocket the $500. Section 8 pays $800. So I know you can spend a lot of money at like Sam's Club and stuff, but I would prefer to go to the food bank to get food for my kids and then take all the free options that they give you at the school as far as free lunches and the food bank and the free pantry, stuff like that. I use that regularly. I make about $20,000 a month on TikTok, and my husband works a full-time job. So between food stamps, Section 8, and TikTok, we're sitting pretty. And before everybody comes for me, I just want you all to know that this is a joke and I don't actually do that. We can't even get accepted for food stamps and we're barely surviving.
The more I read that EBT ban, the more pissed off I get for people, because now in some states you won't be able to buy chips, snack cakes, granola bars, flavored water, flavored carbonated water, anything less than 50% juice you're not going to be able to buy. So those diet juices, like the diet cranberry juice, gone. Chips, they make a baked option, and I'm thinking to myself, like with WIC, you could get certain cereals, like they even allow like honey bunches of oats and what is that, great grains banana, where I live, but apparently you're not even gonna be able to get baked potato chips either. I think this is not about wanting to get people healthy. This is about controlling people and taking joy out of people's lives completely. And it's gonna backfire. Trust me when I say in some way it's gonna backfire. People like me who don't have food stamps are gonna be paying higher prices than those that, you know, I even think real food is probably gonna go up too. Some prepared foods you're not even gonna be able to get, like waffles. I think in Florida, like, you know, we'll be able to get like prepared pancakes. Everybody can't cook. Everybody don't have an oven or a microwave. Everybody doesn't have a house. Control. And then people are happy about this. Yay, do it. But yet, like I said, prisoners, 3 meals a day, a shower, a cot, a piece of cake on your tray at dinner time. But no, you draw the line at candy.
This is breaking fucking news. Trump is goddammit trying to stop us from getting goddammit junk food, you know, pops, candy, all that good shit that we be making with our food share. That's some bullshit. So you telling me I can't get the ho-hos and the zuzus and the wham-whams? Why? I know it's bad. It's processed. I know it's bad. And he's not really wrong for it. But at the same time, come on now. We can't buy candy. We can't buy pops. We can't buy nothing processed. How? What? I can't get no hot Cheetos? I can't get no cookies? I can't make no goddamn s'mores? I need the chocolate for that. Am I tripping? This can't be right. This cannot be right. He got to slow the f*** down. He going too goddamn fast. Hold on. Damn, my kid's gonna be pissed.
Can somebody tell me why we are getting on this app overly excited that they're stopping people from being able to buy what they want with their food stamps? Why the f*** does it matter to you? Yes, I understand that some people get their food stamps and abuse them, go straight to the store and buy their kid every Zuzu, Wham Wham, Ho-Hos, and Ding Dongs, and just straight snacks. That's it. But there's a lot of parents that go in there and get cost-effective meals to cook, one. And then they still get their kids fun, happy snacks that kids want to enjoy. Fruit snacks, Gushers, fruit by the foot, different fruit roll-ups. Yes, cereal, Apple Jacks, Cheerios, shit kids want to eat. There's nothing wrong with that. I live in a predominantly white neighborhood. Half of the people over here are fat. So don't say, oh, I just care about them. I don't want them to get diabetes. Listen, in the suburbs, it's diabetes over this motherfucker. Parents and kids. So I don't understand what the we're doing. Why are we getting on here and, oh yeah, they need to stop them motherfuckers from being able to buy it? How is that affecting you? Why do you care? Why are you laughing at somebody's childhood being taken away? Because now they're never going to be able to experience a fucking fruit snack. That's weird shit.
Well, the new EBT food stamp guidelines are about to take place nationwide. Yes, nationwide. So if you're in the state of South Carolina, come to the front. As of August 13, 2025, you'll no longer be able to purchase anything with your EBT food stamps. You won't be able to buy energy drinks, sugary drinks. You won't be able to buy canned sodas, Pop-Tarts, cakes, Debbie cakes, cookies, donut, everything with those sugary products that's not good for you. You will not be able to purchase them with your EBT food stamp card. You'll still be able to purchase like milk, bread, wholesome foods. So if you're in the state of South Carolina, I advise you to go ahead and get your shopping on and get all your cakes and Debbie cakes and cookies and chips and sodas and candies and stuff like that right now before the 13th come. If you get food stamps, if you get EBT, you'll no longer be able to purchase sugary products after the 13th.
Hello you all. So yesterday I got on here crying because first thing when I woke up, I went to go place an order for my food stamps for me and my kids, and all my food stamps was gone. I just wanted to come on here and give you an update. I did go to the welfare office and contact them really early this morning, and they're not going to replace the benefits, and that is exactly what they told me. They no longer are going to replace benefits, but I could report it like on a fraud form, and it's not even gonna get replaced. So me and my kids are gonna be without any type of supplemental food assistance until the 10th of next month again, and I'll have a new card next month. But I just want to say that you people that are on here skimming families that really need it and have children, like I have 3 children I have to provide for full time, it's just really sad, and that's all I can say. Like, it truly is.
This girl got on here and said $27 would get you full access to unlimited yamps. They have created a website and they're charging people $27 to get access to the website, and apparently it's unlimited. You get unlimited yams. My issue with this is the exact reason why people are waking up and they have no benefits on their card. And guess what? They're not putting those benefits back on there. You just lost them. Think of all the families that can't afford to feed themselves. Think of all the people who are actually struggling in real life and need their yamps to survive, to feed their children. Now, when y'all was out here doing the PPP loans and y'all scamming and stuff, I stayed quiet because y'all stealing money from the big people. Banks could afford to take a hit. The PPP loan, everybody do it. I'm watching everybody do it. I'm just watching them spend their money because I'm too scared to do it. But are we literally going for the poor? Y'all know better than them. Attacking the poor and keeping them poor. I don't know. When I seen it, I was just baffled. And I was like, how could anybody with the heart, knowing that y'all the reason why people don't have their benefits, how could y'all do that? Like, why would you want to do that? If you're able to pay for it on your own, why would you want to take it from somebody else?
Listen up, because I'm not going to keep saying this, okay? Everybody on Section 8 does not pay $0 rent, $25 rent, $50 rent, okay? Let me tell you something. Majority of the women who are single mothers who have Section 8 have Section 8 because they need assistance with the rent. Not that they need their rent paid completely and totally and free. It's a lot of women out here that's paying a nice amount of money for rent, okay? $600, $700, $800 to be exact. Because they need help paying the rent, because they don't just pay rent, you know, like other people. I ain't gonna get to calling out no names and stuff, but y'all know exactly what I'm talking about. Like them fathers who just have to pay their rent and their cell phone bill and they whatever little expenses that they have. They don't have to pay not a expense for a child, including child support. Yeah. So when a woman is fully supporting a child and she got to pay for daycare on top of that, she got to pay for all the clothes and shoes and sports and all of them other expenses. That's where her rent being reduced by 30% comes into effect. So now she can pay her rent and her kids can still enjoy sports and all their school activities that they have, their dances, making sure their hair get cut and their hair look nice and they have nice clothes and shoes and, you know, those type of things. They have to go to daycare. Baby, daycare is expensive. Childcare is expensive. So, yeah, that rent, it offsets that for her. So don't be mad.
Updates on SNAP benefits, aka food stamps. You can no longer buy junk food January 1st, 2026 with your SNAP benefit card. That means no more chips, no more ice cream, no more candy bars, and no more sodas. I'm starting to see a trend here. They're always taking away from the poor before they take away from the rich. SNAP benefits is meant to provide healthy foods for your health and well-being. Do I think this might be a little bit extreme? Yes. Do I think they should completely cut out junk food for SNAP benefits, aka food stamps? No. Maybe they should do a limit. Maybe out of all of your SNAP benefits, maybe 20% could go to snacks and junk food. Like I said, this is going to start January 1st, 2026. So please let me know what you think about this, because I think it's a tad bit extreme.
Starting January the 1st, 2026, SNAP benefits is changing. Each state has its own restrictions. Okay, Florida is not going to be allowed to get candy, sodas, or any kind of Publix desserts or cakes. If y'all don't believe me, y'all better do y'all research. Y'all better check y'all SNAP benefit. Like I said, each state has its own restrictions. So y'all better stay tuned. A lot of things about to change come 2026. Period.
Do not believe anyone that tells you eating healthy is expensive, because it's not. $5 chicken breast from Kroger. 30 count eggs. We know eggs is expensive, $7, but it lasts me about 2 weeks. 30 count, 2 eggs a day, 2 weeks. 1 pound bag of kale probably cost me like around $2 or $3. 12 servings of potatoes, under $5 as well. The sweet potatoes costing me under $5 as well. This is about $15, so it might be out of some people's price range for just protein powder, but it lasts me about, honestly, about close to 3 weeks or so. A huge bag of rice can last you about 2 months, and that may be, I don't know, but all I'm trying to say is it's not that expensive. The vegetables are always very cheap. You just have to be creative. Honestly, the key is just eating at home. Buy ingredients and just be creative with your meals. If you don't know how to cook, there's YouTube, Instagram, TikTok, cookbooks, websites. There's so many ways you can learn how to cook a decent meal that's cheap, easy, and effective.
What if somebody was on their last $3 and all they had was money for a bag of chips? Ain't no freaking way you can't get snacks, chips, candy, juice on EBT. Somebody's out there on their last $3. You think they about to go get a steak? Niggas is about to start stealing.
You know what I'm sick of? I'm sick of the food stamp office, okay? Okay, hang on. Before I get myself worked up, I just came here to talk about how I went from literally $1,700 in food stamps for a family of 3, okay? I don't work. I stay home every day. I'm not able to work, so I should be getting the maximum amount. Especially because he needs cereal, chips, pop. He needs all that. And I need my energy drinks. So I'm not going to have this taking me down from that much. And they took me all the way down to $120. Which they didn't even tell me why. I just got this notice in here. It says they were cutting me back on food stamps. So now I'm really going to have to cut back on everything. He's not going to be able to have his pop no more. He's not going to be able to have his cereal every day for breakfast and his chips that he eats all day long. Wow. Great. Thanks.
Guys, oh my God, this is a big one. Have y'all seen what's going on in the EBT cards right now? I just watched a video of a lady trying to get Reese's peanut butter cups, muffins, all kind of craziness. But guess what? They shut that shit down. Thank you, Donald Trump. Promises made and promises kept. I love this dude. He ain't my king or nothing, but he's keeping his promises. I'm out here sweating my ass off to pay taxes so these people can have food. I don't mind it. I don't mind y'all having food. But all the junk food and the shit I can't afford, man, I got tears in my eyes. I'm so happy. What do y'all think, guys? Have y'all seen it? I tell y'all what, when I get off this phone, I'm going to repost that video. It is hilarious. Especially I'm out here in 110-degree index, sweating my balls off to pay for my bills, and I'm watching that. No. Anyways, y'all chaffing the pad. I'm out. I'm keeping you cool. Y'all stay cool. See you.
America is entering a new phase. Instead of allowing taxpayer money to sustain generational welfare, the government is demanding personal responsibility. For many single moms, this isn't a blow. It is an opportunity to break free from a cycle that has trapped families in dependency for decades. Cutting EBT isn't cruelty, it's clarity. While everyday workers pay taxes and face record cost of living, too many have treated welfare as an entitlement. Trump is sending a message: no more living off the backs of others, and everyone must contribute to receive what they deserve. And the truth is, the system has been abused for too long. This new law reinforces a fundamental principle. America doesn't need more people living on handouts. It needs more people working, building, and contributing. Yes, the transitions may be difficult, but in the long run, it can create a fairer society where success is earned through effort, not guaranteed through vouchers and food stamps. And that is the end of our video today, and see you in the next one. Don't forget to subscribe to my channel, and goodbye.